Soon we'll put it behind us. New Eden. Everything.
I cannot put it behind me! I bashed a man's brains in! I must fess it!
No! I'll say you stabbed Askell's man and killed you in self-defense. As the Father, so the Son, they'll say, as they hang your corpse.
No!
What the? Jed?
No one move! Including you, Jed.
Thank God you're here, Mr. McRae.
Nobody bloody talk either.
Things have been feverish round here, to say the least. Are you bearing up?
As well as can be expected.
A presence yet surrounds you. Could explain why you feel so burdened.
I carry my grief with me. I live with a family that is no longer here. You made sure of that. I'm busy, Banishers. Busy means tired, that's all.
We'll look into your spectral stones.
If you feel the need, then sure. Suit yourself.
Dear Lord, what are you?
Worry not, Nathaniel. This is the ghost that haunts the store. Mrs Ingersoll.
Back to tell me one more time that you're not going to pay me?
That money is my husband's legacy, and I shall decide what's to be done with it.
Money is mine. I earned it. All those years, I stood by my promise, but you did not.
You swore to my husband on his deathbed that the store would go on. You swore an oath to a dying man, and then you broke it.
Salutare tuturor și bine ați revenit la un nou episod din seria Banishers Ghost of New Eden. În episodul trecut l-am acuzat pe Pennington de crimele pe care le comisese și am luat esența sufletului, lăsând-o pe Helen să-i conducă pe restul oamenilor din fortul Jericho, după care am făcut questul lui Jane și Squire Paris și am ales să o cruțăm pe Jane pentru că era nevinovată de ceea ce făcuse Squire Paris. Acum sper să nu ne afecteze asta faptul că vrem să o înviem pe Antea. Iar acum suntem în sătul cu vânătorilor și avem un quest pe care l-am început tot în episodul trecut când am identificat un cadavru. Trebuie să mergem să vorbim cu beloved Scudder. Și mai avem și o activitate pe care o să o facem după. O să încercăm să facem cât mai multe cazuri de bântuire cu fantome. Ca să facem rost de esențe pentru o învia pe Antea.
Better still if I knew how to read. Your lordship? Oh, Red.
Mr. Scudder.
Asta e Credence, nu e beloved Scudder. Beloved cred că era un vânător, dacă nu mă înșel, și ne-am întâlnit cu el undeva la ieșirea din stat.
I've not seen him in a while. Maybe he's gone to the woods, the safe part. He does that.
What did he do in the woods?
Checking his traps, I suppose. Not that there's much game. I wish he wouldn't leave me.
A messenger went missing.
După cum vedeți, am schimbat și armura și pușca și setul de arme.
Oh, that kind of trail.
Asta pentru că am investigat punctele de interes din jurul satului și am mai găsit câte una alta. Armura am cumpărat-o de la fierar, iar armele le-am găsit în cufere.
Do you mean your cousin?
Beloved, aye. But he couldn't. He's nothing like that. He's a good un.
I'll need to search your house.
Ok, deci beloved este suspectul principal.
If you think it important.
I'll go take a look at your house now.
If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here.
By not pointing the finger, he pointed the finger. What does he know?
Antea sugerează că Credence ar ști ceva.
Beloved's father was a killer on the run. on his way to New Eden.
A bad man but a good father? Seems unlikely.
Beloved
se
fears
pare că
himself doomed to repeat his father's mistakes.
tatălui lui
It
Beloved
doesn't have to be
Scudder
that way.
era
He
criminal
has free will.
și
There's nothing more to find here.
Beloved Scudder se temea că o să-i calce pe urme. Da, el e
You
Beloved.
prying Scots busybody! Who
Păzea un
died
pod
and
la
made
ieșirea
you
din sat.
constable?
Easy now, Scudder. Your cousin gave me permission to come in.
Credence means everything he says, and thinks everyone else does too. What do you want?
I'm investigating a haunting. Your haunting, as a matter of fact. I don't yet know whose ghost it is, but it'll have good reason to linger.
I've seen your work. I've seen the bodies. Take your investigation and get out of my house.
No need to be so defensive. What are you hiding, Mr. Scudder?
No, you're trying to bewilder me. Out with you, out of my house.
De ascuns ascunde ceva și Beloved.
A man is dead, Scudder. His life ended, his body pillaged and buried in a shallow grave.
That's nothing to do with... No! Leave me be! You can't do this to us!
From your demeanor, I'm guessing it was your first time. Killing a man, I mean.
No! I dare not! I can't! No! Please! Go! Enough!
Opa, a apărut și fantoma.
What foul retribution is this?
Son.
Oh no!
Ăsta e tasul.
They hanged the old man! They hanged old Jed! The light is doomed!
Era mort.
I too shall swing!
You must be the boy's father.
My son is innocent.
I'm Antea Duarte, and this is Red Raith. We are Banishers.
Look, to Credence.
What of
Care-i
Credence?
treaba cu Credence?
Why should we look to him?
He was a hellion as a baby, and no mistake. Especially after his mum and dad died, and we took him in. I thought him an odd child. But he were happy with my Mary, and sweet too. She loved him. He's a bad un, and probably always was. He hides it better than any rogue, just as he hides the sharpness of his wit.
Nu pare periculos Credence.
He seems harmless enough. Simple, I dare say.
No one mistrusts an idiot. He chose to look like one, and he's fooling all
Ori
of
vrea să
you.
ne păcălească, ori spune adevărul.
Beloved needs no snake to lead him astray. I'll
Dar nici
cut their
Beloved nu pare
bonds
vinovat.
and set the boy aright.
Știa ceva, dar nu părea el vinovatul.
Are you sure Credence is guilty? It seems far-fetched.
I have watched him on his own, unseen. I know about him, for I am one of them, and I tell you with no doubt, so is he.
What do you want, Ghost? Why have you come?
Beloved is my boy.
Yes, we get that. Good of you to visit. Why have you come?
We lived in Bristol. Barely. Shared a leaky room with other lodgers. All were ill all the time. My wife deserved better. We all did. I gathered every shilling I could and sent the boy, his mother and his cousin to the colonies. Beloved's my son, and now he's grown. I'll make sure he straightens up.
So you're here to protect beloved? Protect him from what?
From corruption. From perdition. From my blood that runs in his veins. But most of all, I must protect him from corruption by his wily cousin, Credence. It takes a bad un to catch a bad un, and that's how I know Credence is vicious. He has a hiding place in the woods. There, you'll find the proof.
Where, exactly? How shall we know this hiding place?
There's a small wood cabin, but well hid. West of here, on the heights.
A wooden cabin hidey hole. West, got it. In your letter, you said you were coming to New Eden. You made it, sort of. What happened?
I had passage booked to Boston. A captain who asked no questions. And a ship's cook who needed the reward money. The catch post took me at the dock. 10 days later, they took me up to Gallows Acre. And there I was hanged.
For murder?
For murder, yeah. And all the rest.
Why? Why'd you do it?
You ever been to London, Scotsman?
Aye, I have.
Then you've seen how the people live. The toffs, I mean. Them as has money. How do you think they come by it? With their wars and their taxes and their sheriffs and their bailiffs, that's how. They kill for gain. Why should I be different?
We'll investigate Credence's hideout then. Make our own minds up.
I speak the truth. You'll see it.
Beloved just learned of his father's death. Maybe we should go to him before searching Credence's hide.
Someone's lying.
Maybe everyone's lying.
Bun, hai să verificăm ascunzătorul lui Credence.
So, we'll find out who.
Nu e aici. Ia uite-l aici.
He's dead. He's really dead. They hanged him, didn't they?
Aye, they did. Condolences.
Keep him. Jed was a bad father and a bad man. The world's a better place without him. Am I haunted by his ghost?
You tell me. Why would the ghost of your criminal father appear now? Why would he blame Credence?
You're the Banisher. You ask him. Better yet, you send him away.
Ia să vedem ce are el de spus despre Credence.
How did you and Credence end up together?
He's lived with us since his mother died. Came over on the boat. A new start for everyone. You know? Then my own mum died. And it was just us. It's been just us for years now. Credence had it rough as a kid. But he's no trouble. Credence is better than you think. Better than anyone thinks.
Tell me about him. Tell me about your father.
What's to tell? Jed was a scoundrel his whole livelong life. He was a scoundrel, and he sent us away. Me, my pregnant mum, and Credence too. Jed was meant to follow. But he never did. To hell with him.
How do you feel? Your father's death and all.
I'm feeling good. No thanks for asking. He's dead, and soon, if you do your job, you'll be gone.
Jed suggested we have a word with Credence. Any idea where he might be?
You shouldn't listen to my old man. He was not with us, never was. Leave Credence be. My cousin didn't. He's not. Look, if there's bad blood, 'tis mine. I'm evil to the marrow.
A man who stands up for his kin can't be all bad.
What does it matter if badness is in his blood? Do what you must. I'll not run. I'll face my fate, whatever it may be.
Did you kill the messenger?
In my dreams I see him drowning. His death weighs heavy upon me. I wish to think of him no more. Forget it! Forget the whole thing. I will, if I can.
Ceva știe, dar nu cred că el e vinovat de moartea mesagerului.
Strange that beloved talked of the drowning, but not the stabbing.
Either way, he fears he is a killer like his father.
Perhaps it's not too late. He may yet avoid his father's fate.
Well then, we'll find Credence's forest hiding hole and learn what's what.
Ia să vedem care e treaba cu activitatea asta. E chiar la Jane. Data trecută, după ce am salvat-o de fantoma lui Squire Paris, n-a vrut să vorbească cu noi.
What happened?
Red, Antea. It is good you are here. How would you like to help a friend? I have a treasure hunt for you.
Vânătoare de comori.
You mentioned a treasure hunt.
The squire was good with money. He knew to keep reserves. He hid the cash away somewhere. If I'm to prosper, those reserves would be useful. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. But at the place where it's hidden,
Trebuie să găsim
specters
rezerva de bani a
swarm.
lui Squire Paris.
If you were to bring it
Sigur.
back to me, clearing the land there of spirits, I'd pay you.
Where did he hide this hoard?
South, in the hills. There's an abandoned cabin. He hid the money there.
Ok.
I'll leave you then. Good day.
Ce face Credence aici?
The hunting is poor. I wouldn't bother. Good day to you, your lordship.
What brings you to the woods, Credence?
A walk, sir, in the peace and quiet.
You seem uneasy. Something on your mind?
Tell the truth, I've not felt too well of late.
Aye. Being haunted can do that to you. Tell me this, Credence. Of all people, why would Uncle Jed haunt you?
Jed Scudder? Uncle Jed haunts me? What? How? Why? Wait. Uncle Jed?
He accuses you of corrupting his son.
Jed Scudder? Uncle Jed haunts me for being a bad influence. Uncle Jed calls me a bad influence. Should I worry? What can I do? Help me!
Pare că joacă teatru.
Let me do my job. That'll help.
Gracious me, please do, your worship. Save me, like you saved us all from the terrible beast.
I'll try, Mr. Scudder. I'll try. A good day to you, Mr. Scudder.
God grant you the same, sir.
There's a cabin up on that bluff there.
Credence's hide, perhaps.
Păi, dar cum ajungem noi acolo? Pe bușteanul ăsta.
Watch out! Spectre possession. Think you could take on a ghost? Move, Red! That Spectre's looking for a body.
This one's protected. Stubborn bastard! Can I get to this one?
Opa, asta e nouă.
On your feet, Scotsman.
Bastard!
A ieșit un al monstru din el.
Not today.
Credence knew that Jed was hanged. He kept the news from Beloved. He was surprised by Jed's accusation, but not that Jed was dead.
Was he manipulating Beloved? Seems that way.
Deci, Credence știa că tatălui Beloved era mort. Deși s-a prefăcut că nu știe atunci când i-am spus.
Quite the library for a man who can't read. Wasn't the train band to be paid in silver? A plantation in the West Indies. Planned down to the purchase price.
We've learned enough.
Jed was right. Credence is cleverer than he pretends. He reads and writes and plans ambitious plans.
A plantation needs a lot of coin. The silver connects him to the payroll robbery.
Uite, cred că ne puteam urca pe sfora aia, dar n-am văzut-o că e pusă deja.
And to the murder. The manipulative little shite. We need to talk to the Scudder boys.
They're arguing. See if you can eavesdrop.
We must confess. Beg for mercy. I will not hang. I can't carry the burden. You can.
Deci Credence e rău.
Soon we'll put it behind us. New Eden. Everything. I cannot put it behind me. I bashed a man's brains in. I must fess it. No. I'll say you stabbed Askell's man and killed you in self-defense, As the Father, so the Son, they'll say, as they hang your corpse.
No!
What the? Jed?
No one move, including you, Jed.
Thank God you're here, Mr. McRae.
Nobody bloody talk either, until we sort this out.
What are you waiting for? Are you not going to take care of that ghost?
Credence, you knew the postman was stabbed. How did you know it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I knew it. I never mentioned it.
Surely you did. You must have.
Credence, the Scudder boy.
The Scudder boy plays the fool. Plays us all for fools.
Sir, you have it wrong. I swear it.
You needed money for your plantation in the West Indies, and the postman passed with a payroll. You took your chance. Beloved was not given to violence, so when he fled the scene, you followed the man and finished him off. You let Beloved believe himself guilty, but the plan was yours from start to finish. The dead man's blood is on your hands.
But I never... Well, wouldn't you? You're no angel. You're no
Uite ce s-a
sheriff
schimbat.
neither. So what are you gonna do about it?
Credence. How?
Oh, don't act the startled fawn, beloved. You're up to your neck in this too.
Jedediah, you wish to prevent your son from meeting his father's fate, but by haunting him, in time, your love will kill him.
I am here for Credence. My boy is good.
He's a liar and a thief, but he's no killer. He has a good heart.
He could use some manners.
His father clearly loves him, for whatever that's worth.
Spare my boy. Punish his cousin.
Whatever we choose, I doubt you'll like all of it. Maybe you won't like any of it.
Credence Scudder, you and your cousin are haunted by the ghost of your Uncle Jed. That ends now.
E simplu. Îl vom acuza pe Credence.
Credence Scudder, a malignant manipulator. You killed a man in cold blood and tried to lay the murder on your cousin. With the least of your many mischiefs, you brought the tormented soul of an anguished father back from the dead.
Sir, please, please, sir. I beg of you.
Pah!
That soft shite will work on me no more. Time to cut the bad from you. See what's left.
This is unfair. I deserve the world. A curse upon you. He's dead. You've killed him. What is wrong with you? Get out of
Am
my
făcut
house,
dreptate.
murderer.
Nu vrea să vorbească cu noi.
No.
Leave him to his grief. It's a bad day to be beloved Scudder.
Bun, hai să vedem unde e activitatea asta. A zis că in the hills, dar sincer Ce ar putea însemna in the hills? Dark woods. A, uite, tocmai aici e. Deci e destul de departe. Mergem cu altă ocazie. Hai să vedem. Next case. Mergem aici. Hai să mergem la fortul Jericho și vedem de acolo încotro ne îndreptăm. Bottom of the mines? Ia să mergem acolo. Știu că era o iederă otrăvitoare pe undeva.
Once I've bruised the heart, destroy the wisp
Uite
within
aici.
its roots.
Deci avem una acolo. Doar pe aia o văd. Ne indică să stăm aici. Da, unde sunt restul? Că trebuie să fie cel puțin două. Una e aici, înăuntru. Și mai e și a treia. Pe care chiar nu o văd. Ia să urmărim noi rădăcinile astea. Vedem pe încotro se îndreaptă. Pe acolo sigur nu e. A, uite-o. Gata, am Am ochito.
More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out. Picked and culled.
We need to find the key to open this.
Îmi trebuie o cheie. Dar face parte dintr-un quest sau ceva? Deci e highlightată ruta către ușa aceea, nu știu. Oricum, hai să mergem sus. De fapt, hai să chemăm liftul mai întâi. Sau nu, asta că facem fast travel direct. Dacă ne-ar și lăsa, ar fi perfect. Hai să mai verificăm pe aici până vine liftul. Nu e nicio cheie. Oh, n-am ajuns direct în fort.
Spectral traces. Something's up with Helen.
Ia să vedem. Ce a pățit Helen?
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did not count on seeing you two again. I take it you've returned for a reason?
Hai să-i dăm scrisurile astea pe care le-am găsit.
I've mail for the fort. The messenger didn't make it. But I'm glad to make his delivery for him.
Mail? From who?
I don't know. Family? Friends? They seem to come from outside New Eden.
Ah, from before. They could be good for morale, or they could ruin it. Well, thank you.
Things have been feverish round here, to say the least. Are you bearing up?
As well as can be expected.
How well is that exactly?
People are dying for no apparent reason, and this godforsaken fort dangles out over the edge of the world, cut off from everywhere. I fight so the stockade stays standing. The ship is wrecking, but I was called to be captain. I hold the wheel. So yes, Banisher.
Ceva
I
e
am
în
bearing
regulă
up
în
as well
fort.
as can be expected.
Va trebui să investigăm.
A presence yet surrounds you. Could explain why you feel so burdened.
I carry my grief with me. I live with a family that is no longer here. You made sure of that?
Could his husk still be present? It will be drawn to you.
No, it could not.
Something is present. Something weighs on you.
I'm busy, Banishers. Busy means tired, that's all.
Nu vreți să ne spună Helen ce problemă are?
We'll look into your spectral stones.
If you feel the need, then sure. Suit yourself.
Trebuie să investigăm chiar casa în care stă Helen.
Why is an echo here? If Sebastian's...
I'm picking up something spectral nearby.
I hunger. I fade.
What can I do? What do I do for you?
Come to me, love. Comfort me.
Don't go. All will be well. I promise. All will be well.
Helen's desire is so strong, it's constructing a new ghost.
Sebastian's mentioned on every page.
The husk sees what she wants and mirrors it.
She feeds him from her own essence. No wonder she's on edge. Something's here.
Hidden.
These are really very good. Poor Helen.
Well?
I'll not waste your time, nor mine. You lied to us about Sebastian's husk. It's still here. We were clear. That is not Sebastian, and its presence will kill you.
I know that in my mind. But in my heart, it is him. I can see him, hear him, feel his presence. I know him, and he knows me. If he is not real,
Era ceva care impersona
What is?
fantoma lui Sebastian și se hrănea cu esența lui Helen.
You feel lost. Of course you do. But there is always another day. You know this to be true. Sebastian is a husk. And without the puppeteer, the husk is paling. It clings to you still because you cling to it. Soon it will pale entirely and become a specter. This puts you and the others at great risk.
He poses no danger. He's... Very well. I visit him in the mines. You'll find him there. Take the elevator on the right to the main gallery. There's a tunnel there. You'll need this key. Do what you must, Banishers.
Cred că e cheia de la ușa în
And
care
so
n-am
will
putut
I.
intra. Ca să vezi.
Go gentle, Helen.
Failing that, go hard.
Talk to Helen. She must come to me. No more.
He's distressed.
It is distressed.
I am the shadow of the man she loved. And yet I further fade. I don't want to hurt her. Please, tell her.
Eu credeam că e o încăpere aici, dar continuarea minei.
Sebastian, are you saying you want us to lie?
Boss fight chiar aici. Sunt aproape sigur. Acum arată.
Ghostly voices stay in this place.
You want me to read it to you? Again?
As long as I can hear your voice.
I'd rather finish your portrait. At least I get to look at you.
Very well. I'll strike my best pose once more.
Cozy.
She spent a lot of time down here with her beloved husk.
Was I created to love her?
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
Who was I made?
Did we miss a few?
The husk has Helen's memories no more.
They weren't even real memories. Now even his specter is gone.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Have you found him?
We found him paling in the mines. He was calm, at peace. He told us he cherished the life you shared together.
My poor love. Why did it have to be so? Things were finally going my way. Bloody hell. He was all I had. My love, my friend, my only friend.
I know there's nothing we can say to make things better, but you have our commiserations. If there's anything we can do, just say the word.
You've done quite enough already. I'll take a moment to myself, Banishers, if you please.
Of course. Take care, Helen.
Bun, am ajutat-o pe Helen. Ia să vedem că avem multe quest-uri aici. Haunting case, haunting case. Deci încă 3 haunting case-uri. Mergem aici
That was
direct.
dire. I know, Banisher Rule 14, don't get involved emotionally.
Hey, a ghost damaged the sign. Ingersoll General Stores must live on. Someone's fighting for a cause.
Nathaniel Sather didn't seem the type. The store does, though. Shall we?
All must go. Prices down. Pennies are shillings on the pound.
Oh, my good sir. Welcome. How can I help you?
Good day to you. I see you've dropped your prices.
Mr. McRaith, may I help you?
Era altcineva înainte aici la shop. O femeie.
So, salesman, sell me something, if you can.
My pleasure. Tell me, what do you need and what do you want?
Hai să vedem mai întâi ce are de vânzare. Nu mai avem bani.
What seems to be the trouble?
I'm sure this sounds silly, but I am an educated man, sir, and when I say this shop is haunted, I say it in all seriousness. We've had unexplained pilfering, though that has stopped since the widow Ingersoll ran away with the cash box. But I hear noises.
Nu cred că a fugit cu banii.
You see,
Mă gândesc că a fost ucisă și
after the
fantoma ei bântuie
horrors
pe aici.
this fort endured, could one of these monstrosities be hiding away in the store?
Right. That's a lot. Let me ask a few questions. See if we can sort this out.
Of course. Beg pardon.
You say the widow took her own cash box and fled. Why would she do that?
A moment of madness, sir. Or so I can only surmise.
Did you see her go?
I did. And not just that, I heard a commotion. As if her quarters were being ransacked. I confronted the thief, but it was she herself. She yelled at me, shoved me aside and fled. I picked myself up and went to follow, but she was gone.
I should have a look in her quarters, so. You mentioned a problem with pilfering. What's that about?
Bathsheba noticed it first. Cases would go missing. Oil, sugar of all things, spoons.
Do you have a suspect? Any idea where the stolen goods might be?
Not a one, sir, not a one. And if I'm to be honest, I don't care. If they've stolen it, it's because they need it, apart from the sugar. And apart from the spoons, no one needs that many spoons. Bathsheba said she'd look into it, and I was happy to let her.
Whose ghost haunts you, do you think? Any enemies? Lost loved ones, perhaps?
I'm well liked, and I've no enemies here. Not since Bathsheba took the cash box and fled. But I'd hardly call her an enemy.
Bathsheba. The eponymous Mrs Ingersoll, I believe.
The widow Ingersoll, up to split her hair. We've had someone thieving our merchandise. The ghost is the final straw.
To solve your haunting, I must investigate the store. Bathsheba's lodgings, too. I'd like to do so with your permission. May I have it?
For the store, of course. For Bathsheba's lodgings. Well, not for me to say. Do what you have to do, and if she finds out, it won't be from me.
Bun, deci din asta se investigă.
What a mess. Bathsheba left in a hurry.
Anyone home? I'm Red McRaith, the Banisher. Show yourself.
I think we're alone.
The takings are thin indeed. Wouldn't make me want to stay.
Who does Duchess Muck think she is? Taking my wares, taking my business, taking my dignity. To hell with her. To hell with Helen Priest. I'll leg it to Boston before I let her take what's mine.
De se certase cu Helen.
When Helen threatened to take her business, the widow ran away.
Prudent. I can't say I blame her.
Ne trebuie o cheie pentru cufărul ăla.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
This Thomas must be a good friend indeed. Nathaniel is desperate to see him. It's signed NS, as in Nathaniel.
From whom does he expect a payment, and why?
We found all we could. Might be time to go after our
Ce-ai
thief.
făcut, Nathaniel?
Mrs Ingersoll took a cart. Maybe you could follow her tracks.
Not a bad...
A pleasure to see you as always, Mr McRaith.
Good day to you, Mr. Sather. We must talk about the widow's accounts. They're meagre enough.
You surprise me, sir, and by that I mean you do not surprise me in the least. If the coffer was full, I'd be halfway to Boston by now.
Is that why you're selling your stock cheap?
Everything must go, sir. Or I'll not carry this junk back to Boston and the coin will pay my way.
Bathsheba kept the money she owes you, and now you're stuck here. Boston no more than a memory.
That's it, exactly. Now you understand the urgency.
Right, I'll be off. If I've news of your ghost, you'll hear it.
I'd sooner have news of Mrs Ingersoll, if you can find her.
Ia să o căutăm pe Ingersoll. Opa, a apărut un cufru aici. Nu l-am mai văzut până acum.
Do you think perhaps the late Mr. Ingersoll may haunt his old store?
Back to save his wife, and with it his store? Perhaps. I doubt it.
Bathsheba must have had motivation to flee in snow like this.
Or desperation.
Cum o fi trecut ea cu căruța peste trunchiul ăla de copac?
Down, boy!
Stop that specter before it possesses the corpse.
Ce avem aici? Un cuib de spectre. Hai să scăpăm pe jur de ele.
Spectral nest needs to be cleansed.
Reveal your true self. This is getting serious. Great! More fun. Let's get back up.
They never learn, do they?
They brought more friends.
Almost there.
Trebuie să avem grijă cu ăsta că e rapid.
I'm here, damn it. Ready and waiting. I can help. I'm right here. I can help. Can I join in too?
Once you've revealed the routes, I'll destroy...
The missing cart. Abandoned. The wheel is stuck.
Empty cash box.
Ceva s-a
The
întâmplat
widow
cu
Ingersoll's, no
Ingersoll.
doubt.
Bun, hai să vedem. 1. Doi. Al treilea e chiar acolo.
I admit I'm enjoying the target practice.
Like you need it.
Novices really have no idea how many miles a banisher runs to solve a case.
I once met Nero Fox, the infamous banisher who solved all his cases from the comfort of his armchair.
I should have become his apprentice.
Thing is, his apprentice was the one that went into the field for him.
A trail of blood. I don't like that.
The tracks continue this way.
Trebuie să avem pe aici undeva un loc în care putem face tabăra. Uite pe aici.
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
Ne trebuie un void splinter. Un elite gem și un scourge accretion. care cred că le-am putea cumpăra de la Seeker, ucenica lui Ceridian, sau mai bine zis, fosta ucenica lui Ceridian. Era bine pe aici.
I think Bathsheba was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all.
Did you feel that?
It's close. There's blood here.
Nu-mi dau seama ce ar trebui să investigăm aici. Uite aici.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate.
Da, nu e ritualul potrivit.
No step from the shadows.
Did I just do the wrong ritual?
Deci nu e make manifest. Da, asta e ritualul potrivit.
Toki mi indrasta, skal nam falas.
Go away, beasts! Off with you! That's mine! Come back!
Eaten alive. Hope it was quick.
The wolf took a purse. We should find it.
Stay put.
I have another in sight.
Sit down.
Let's search the den. The widow Ingersoll will never again see Boston. Widow
Cred că asta e ce a mai rămas din Ingersoll.
Call on me.
Retrieve the purse. Păi, și unde e? Ah, uite aici.
Here's the belt. The purse is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
Trebuie să mergem din nou în mine. Hai să vedem dacă putem face ritualul ăsta.
There's an angry specter somewhere nearby. Better summon it.
Să facem un summon scourge, probabil.
Spirit and flesh, I summon you!
Nu-mi place.
Wee shite, aren't you?
I'm here, damn it. Look to me. Crows incoming.
They brought more friends.
Aim at that lantern. Move, Raith. You need my help. Where do you think you're going? Lantern, rifle, now!
Again with the crows, you bastard!
Ask for help if you need it.
Enough with the damn crows! A wee Highland kiss for you.
Move it! Watch out! Spectre possession!
Ha! Bending the rules, are we?
Bun, acum trebuie să ne întoarcem în mine din nou. Intrăm direct în mină. Liftul ăsta merge destul de încet.
Standing by.
Va trebui să urcăm până la cuptoarele alea. Bun, cred că pe aici era. E un portal de la de... Vrei să folosim pe Antea.
Basta!
Nu e bine. Așa că nu pe aici trebuie. Da, așa că nu mai țin minte pe unde am venit. Nu pe aici, clar. Nici de aici. Da, pe aici e bine.
There's more of them.
This isn't over yet. The lantern. Watch out. Spectre possession. It's about to shoot. You're in its sights, Red.
I do not like this place one bit. Here we are. Now, let's find the symbol.
Bun, deci trebuie să găsim simbolul. Unde să găsim noi simbolul? Uite, îl văd aici pe cuptoare.
Someone's been here already. Looks like Helen found Mrs Ingersoll's stash. Oil, sugar, salt. Isn't this Nathaniel Sather's stolen merchandise?
Yes, it is. Feet on the ground.
Let's get back up.
Call on me.
The ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. I think I understand. She stole her own merchandise and hid it in the mines. Then she hid the accounts that would expose her lie. Why would she do that?
The store and Nathaniel are all she has. She doesn't want to lose them. And Nathaniel can't leave for Boston without his money. Nathaniel broke his promise and doesn't regret it.
Skint, he betrayed Mrs. Ingersoll for a couple of Helen Priest's coins. We should go back to him.
Bun, trebuie să mergem la Nathaniel. Avem un foc aici mai jos. Sper că îl putem folosi să mergem direct în fortul Jericho. Da, nu era aici.
Excuse me?
Oh, ce m-a speriat.
Mrs Ingersoll. That you?
I think so, Mr. McRaith. I think so. Mistress Duarte. Dear Lord, you're a spirit too. What happened?
I was going to ask you the very same question. We found some merchandise stashed away. Oil, sugar, some, spoons. We suspect it was stolen. Is it yours?
I believe it is. Or at least it was.
Helen Priest lays claim to it, for the company.
And how does Helen Priest know about it? Because Nathaniel told her. He broke my confidence. He broke my heart. For the sake of his return to Boston and a life of ease, he'll trample the legacy of those who made him. He betrayed us. I knew what he was up to. That is why I ran. And because I ran, I died.
What are you doing here?
You came to my store. Then you've met Nathaniel. Would you give him a message from me? Tell him he must stay. He made a promise. He must honor it.
So, you haunt Nathaniel. But he told us you stole your own cash box. Why?
Priest took my stock. All I had left was the money. I thought I'd start again somewhere else. Boston. Where it all began.
This isn't what you had in mind, eh?
I have business yet. You'll see.
We'll be off then. We'll be in touch.
Then I'll await your return. Or not.
Hai să vedem. Nu ne lasă să călătorim de aici. Destul de enervantă chestia asta. Hai să vedem ce are Nathaniel de zis. Se pare că el a denunțat-o pe Ingersoll. De aceea Helen îi luase tot ce deținea.
May we talk, Mr. Sather?
I'd like nothing more. How can I be of service?
I've bad news for you. I found Bathsheba's body. The wolves got her.
Oh, no. Poor widow Ingersoll. I so dearly wish she'd made it safely to Boston. Did you find the cash box?
I found something else. A note. You told Priest exactly where to find the merchandise that Mrs Ingersoll had hidden in the mines.
Ah. Now, I have a number of excuses, but I get the feeling you won't be interested in any of them. Nor, to be honest, am I. I did the right thing. Followed Bathsheba to her hiding place, and then I told Mrs. Priest where to find it. The stock will keep people alive. Now is no time for commerce.
You lied to your employer. Did she deserve it?
Listen. Bathsheba no longer knew what she
Nathaniel
was
nu e
doing.
chiar așa vinovat, dar
She lived in the
o să-i
past.
luăm sufletul.
We live in the present, and the future comes charging towards us. She wallows in grief, to the detriment of her friends and neighbours. She wouldn't give up the goods. So I gave them up for her.
All right. It's time.
I hear you, Mr. Sather. But I'd like to hear Widow Ingersoll's thoughts on the matter too. Wouldn't you?
Dear Lord, what are you?
Worry not, Nathaniel. This is the ghost that haunts the store. Bathsheba Ingersoll.
Back to tell me one more time that you're not going to pay me?
That money is my husband's legacy, and I shall decide what's to be done with it.
Money is mine. I earned it. All those years I stood by my promise, but you did not. You lied about the books. You cheated me.
I, a cheat? You swore to my husband on his deathbed that the store would go on. You swore an oath to a dying man, and then you broke it.
I swore to help you with your grief. To keep running the store while you mourned. But you did not mourn. Instead, you poured your heart into his business. You won't let it go. You won't let him go. I can give you no more time. I have a life to live. Your dead husband does not. You must let me go.
By renouncing his business, you bury my husband a second time. Ingersoll's name will die because of you.
It's time to end this. Nathaniel Sather, you broke a promise to a dying man. The man who gave you everything. It brought the angry ghost of his widow back to haunt you.
What's this? What are you doing?
Someone has to pay the piper. May as well be you.
I, the shop boy, have paid the Banishers' bill.
Bine, măcar că a plătit factura la final. Hai să vedem. Avem aici un cufăr. Trebuie să mergem din nou la intrarea din mină. Unde e cascada, probabil.
Is this a treasure map?
Avem un
Wait.
treasure map acolo.
I emptied this chest ages ago.
Dar cred că deja l-am luat cu fără, da, uite. Activity completed. Bun. E ok. Mai avem două cazuri aici. Un caz aici. Și câteva activități. O să continuăm data viitoare să vedem ce putem face. O să închei aici acest episod. Mulțumesc tuturor celor care au rămas până la final. Dacă v-a plăcut acest video, nu uitați să lăsați și voi un like și subscribe. Eu am fost Mr. M și ne auzim data viitoare.